Hey, what's going on, you guys? Final Boss back, and today I'm going to upgrade the miner to max. Just had it in the shop. Got a few gems. We're going to dirty gem it up to a max level. And I can't wait to have this thing in max leaderboard play, because that's another reason I haven't had any miner play in the top, because it's not been maxed. Everyone else has max, and the damage does actually matter, and so does the hit points. So we're doing 103 damage, a shovel to the tower, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to go on ahead and use this deck that I saw earlier in the top 200. I was waiting for this, so I kind of saved the deck, so I can't wait. So we're going to go on ahead and give this a go. But first we have our tourney chest we're going to open up, so we're going to go on ahead and see what's in this thing. I'm not going to upgrade the Inferno Dragon. The only time that I think the Inferno Dragon is actually dangerous is on my lower level account, when my towers don't do enough damage to it to kind of take it out, and I have to kind of do everything I have to do to counter against it. But being on the same level, it's really not that scary. It's very easy to counter, much like the Sparky, unless it catches you off guard. So we got 3,150 gold. Maybe I should have done this before I spent my gems. Oops. Some rockets, mini P.E.K.K.A, bowler, ice golems, knights. We need some epics if we're gonna get 22 hogs, mortar, and it looks like it's gonna be some epics. Okay, so we need to get all the epics, I guess, before the last card comes up. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys got a legendary or anything in the comment section. I'd love to hear what you have to say. That'd be kind of cool. So we're going to go ahead and give this deck a go. It looks really awesome. I feel like we're going to be able to cruise there. Okay, so first game, we are playing against Pong. This is going to be rather interesting. So we don't know what he has, so we're just going to kind of chill out a little bit, tell him well played, and we're going to give him a laugh. Alright, so he puts down a cannon here, so we're going to go ahead and start some minions in the back to kind of see what he's going to respond with. We're going to go ahead and send our miner down, and as soon as we click down our miner, he sends down a mega minion. So we're going to get we got 2 hits off there. He sends down his giant, probably obviously rocking the elite barbarians, but we're going to put down our furnace here to pull the giant, and then once the Mega Minion has locked onto the Ice School, we're going to go ahead and take his out here. We should be able to stop this push rather easily, and he spent a lot more elixir, so we're going to go ahead and see how he responds to our Elite Barbarians. He's going to respond with the bowler here. We're trying to get down our freeze down here, and I put that down pretty late, but it looks like our Elite Barbarian is still getting some solid hits in there. So he's got a bowler. Not sure exactly what he has. He gives me the crying face. Not exactly sure. So we're going to go ahead and put down our minions down here. None look like, so far, we haven't seen much that he has for air defense. It looks like it's more hog rider to defense, which hogs have kind of been rolling. So he goes on ahead and puts down a pump. I guess he's saying, hey, you know what? That's fine. Go on ahead and take that tower. We're going to go on ahead and pump up and try to, get it on the next go. So took that one pretty easy. I'm not sure that freeze there, I could have done a little bit better, but we did take the tower, so you're not gonna sit here and complain about success. So he already knows that we're gonna push the other lane, so you go on ahead and put the furnace to that direction. So we put the Mega Minion going on here. We're just gonna kind of slow roll this thing. We're gonna try to freeze this whole entire push here, take it down to Elite Barbarians, shove down the Ice Golem here, so it'll take some of the bowls. He puts on his Elite Barbarians as well, so now we froze, and our Elite Barbarians are going to be able to take care of his Elite Barbarians, and he is getting a super meaty push here. We're going to go on ahead and put down the furnace, and I always want to try to keep calling this on here. So it looks like we're getting a solid advantage just for having all the air troops, and so yeah, we're going to go ahead and put down the Ice Golem here, freeze this whole entire push. We're just going to chip away some of the damage. The poison's going to do some awesome damage there to the minions. We're going to be able to take those down. So the only thing we need to do here is just to distract. Going ahead and put the Ice Golem away. It will actually pull troops off the tower. Now it's going to go on ahead and target, put down there, and that is the game. So, alright. Wow. Alright. That was a really good game. First go with this deck. Now we have a Japanese guy. We're going to play this slow as well. Give him a good luck. We're going to put down our furnace. So we're going to go ahead and try to just chip out that pump. You guys, I just want to add that the meta seems to be changing on the daily. So just what you were using the day before, it seems like, everybody else is using something different. So it's kind of crazy, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like this meta is just not secure as it once was. It's just not like a Goizen or anything like that. We're going ahead and put down our Ice Golem down here to distract so we can take care of some of this business. Put down Elite Barbarians, take care of the Giant pretty heavily. I was starting to get pretty annoyed. So he's going to put down his Ice Golem to distract, and we're just going to go ahead and freeze here. Elite Barbarians are going to go ahead and take that down. Take down the Ice Golem as well. And they are still alive. Can we take out the Musketeer? Can we take him out? Okay, so he's just one hit away. We don't want to zap yet. We're just going to see what happens if maybe he'll take it. And actually, we're just going to let the tower take that out. No shots done. So we're going to go ahead and put our furnace the other direction. Take a sip of some ice cold water. Alright, so he's going to put his pump down. Once I have a Mega Minion and a furnace, so we're going to go ahead and put our Ice Golem down, and we're going to send our miner to take care of the pump. Don't have any direct damage spells, but if we can distract over here, our Mega Minion should be getting... Nope, he's going to go ahead and put down his Ice Golem, and that's going to do some damage there. The Mega Minion should die here to our little... Oh, no, it does not die to 2 Fire Spirits. Okay. So, going ahead and put our Mega Minion in the back. We want to go on ahead and put down our Ice Golem to distract. Mega Minion's going to clean up the Giant. And here comes our crazy push here. We got our Elite Barbs. We're going ahead and freeze that there. We cleaned up his push there. And the Mega Minion is going to help clean up the Elite Barbarians. Guys, I kind of had a mixed feeling about the Elite Barbarians, but I kind of feel like they're a necessary evil because of the Royal Giants and, all the Giants and all that meta. So I feel like this was a real strong answer. We're probably still going to see some graveyard action and everything else. It doesn't mean it's dead. I feel like, at first I was just feeling like these were just kind of some overpowered cards. And I was getting a little upset about them on my lower level count because, I leveled up the Trifecta. And that was kind of, the meta that it was in previously in the lower arenas, but now a lot of people are starting to use the Elite Barbarians. So it's kind of tough down there for an under-leveled Valkyrie and a Musketeer to take care of Elite Barbarians because it just costs so much elixir just to counter them. So that was pretty handled match. I feel like a lot of these decks are made against for some of these hog decks. So this is kind of throwing people off guard right now, it looks like. It's a really solid deck so far. It's very defensive, very slow. This is not just it looks like a super fast deck, but, we're just trying to catch the opponent, on the counter push. So it looks like the only thing we're playing right now is just tons of tanks, lots of Giants. Going ahead and put down our minions in the back. He's going to lightning out that business there, but then we throw down our Elite Barbarians, and his Mega Minion's actually kind of doing some work here. But we're going to put down our Ice Golem. We actually have a beefy push down here if we can get down our Miner. So it looks like it's not going to be a beefy push, and the Miner is going to not be as efficient, but we're still going to be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. You got 7 hits there. Was that 7? 668. I think that was 7 hits. Alright. So it was pretty interesting. We were able to go on ahead and do that. He puts his Giant down on this side, guys, and we're going to go ahead and put the Furnace down on the right-hand side just so we can go on ahead and start doing some chip damage here. I think we're going to go ahead and push the right lane instead. We're going to go ahead, and since he spent so much elixir on the other side, we're going to go ahead and put the Elite Barbarians down. The Mega Minion's going to clean up those archers nicely. The Tombstone is a great defense for the Elite Barbarians, it looks like. So maybe the Tombstone is going to go on ahead and get a revive action going back. So we're able to take the lead just by applying pressure on the right hand side as he pressures on the other side. So we're able to defend nicely, and then we're able to chip away on the right hand side. And then we're going to go ahead and just do a minor minion push, just something light and easy. His bowler was in a bad placement, so we're going to go ahead and zap here. That zap, he zapped out that. That's fine. So one more miner here. As time is kind of lowering down, should be able to take this down. We just have to make sure we do everything we can here. We're going to put down our elite barbarians and get a freeze in if we need to. Definitely going to need to have to freeze here. So that's a lot of push, though. That minion's going to be over here. We're going to put down some support troops to help take care of that business. Ice Golem to distract. And this game is looking like it's all but over. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that beefy, that extra HP on the miner is doing some work, and then the extra hit points is really nice on the miner. So I'm glad that this is pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, we're playing Game Slaver from Game Slaver, Slayer with the 3. So same concept. Well, it's a Sparky, and that's a max level Sparky. Okay. So we got a Mega Mini going down here. We're gonna just go ahead and put the miner down, see what we can do. The Musketeer did not lock on here, and he's gonna put a Valkyrie on here. That's pretty interesting. We're just gonna go on ahead and freeze this whole thing. So we got so that's a really good counter on his part. We're just gonna have to eat those hits over there and just not die. Boom, zap, and our towers should take that since it got reset. That's pretty interesting, guys. I've used a Sparky just to troll before, and I have another Sparky video. So I don't know if I actually can hate this guy for trying to attempt to use the Sparky, because it counters the elite barbarians really well, especially in these super big pushes, these giant tank decks and everything else. So it does make sense. We're not seeing a lot of Infernos being used, and we're not seeing any of the rockets. It was just been a hog, elite barbarians, giant, and in this set of matches and games, I have not seen a hog. It's just been all giants and tanks. So hogs always still going to be a thing. Going ahead and drop some elite barbarians down here. I'm starting to kind of like this dude's deck. Now, I cannot lie here, because the Valkyrie is going to go on ahead and hit, so I'm really broke right now. This is just a lost cause. We didn't even hit all those minions here, so we're going to just take tower for tower, and hopefully we can end up stopping that here. Going ahead and drop the Mega Minion down on the Musketeers, since it's the Bane and the real problem child over here. He's going to go ahead and drop a Golem. We got a push going on. So we got 1, 2. We're gonna hit him with that there. So we're gonna get some Mega Minion hits in. 1, 2, 3. Come on, 4. Yes! Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay, that was clutch. I was thinking that, man, if he gets this Golem push going on here, I'm just done. So we're gonna need to go on ahead and cycle back to our elite barbarians, and we're gonna need to get a freeze here on all of this huge push. We got we're gonna go ahead and freeze the Sparky. We got the Mega Minion just kind of doing some work over here. One elite barbarian's kind of hanging still. We're gonna zap this away right here. Oh my goodness! And it looks like we're gonna be able to secure the win here. Just gonna go on ahead and just defensive freeze all of that, just to make sure we don't lose that game and get 3 crown. That was really played on his part. The Golem Sparky, I think that's a great idea. That was really interesting deck. I bet he's had some success with it, especially with all these giant decks. I mean, in this whole little series of battles that I've had here with this deck, it's just been, that's all it's been. It's just been giants, and elite barbarians. So, I mean, that's kind of the key to success of winning, is being able to counter the decks that you see the most, not playing the decks that are the most meta. So, this deck right here is definitely not meta. It's, this is not a deck that I've seen I saw earlier, but it's not a deck that I'm being seen a lot of. So I like trying different decks, and especially since I have a max miner, Not against using it in ladder play now. So it's kind of nice that I can be able to use this and have different options to play instead of just being limited to, you know, using a hog. I can use any other deck, but that's fine. But the hog deck is always going to be my go-to. I do like using miner. Miner is a lot of fun. It's just it's really slow gameplay. So I prefer the fast, speedy decks that fast and speedy decks of the hog rider. So the elite barbarians just add a nice little add, but the freezing elite barbarians, it looks like it's just going to be able to take care of everything. It's going to be able to handle the graveyard pretty decently with a few counters on here. You can even freeze the graveyard if you get overwhelmed. So yeah, deck is super solid. The video, this mine is really good. Give it a try. I think it would even work in grand challenges as well. It should probably get you close to a 12 win, if not. You know, a lot of people might ask about if it can't handle a lava hound. I believe it can. You're just going to have to keep applying the pressure on the other lane and kind of break up people's pushes as well. So, yeah, if you guys have not hit that subscribe button, go on ahead and do that. Put up the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And I hope you guys have a great holiday. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.